Hello everyone, this is Jason from Primetime Aquatics. Thank you so much for being here. We get this question a lot. What do we do with our fish and our plants when we are changing substrate or when we are redecorating, re-aquascaping our tank? Just so happens we've got this 50-gallon low boy right behind us as part of the gallery. It is being rescaped. Let me show you what we're doing. So this is the 50-gallon low boy that is being rescaped. It's part of the gallery. We've already got the other tanks done. With this aquarium, what we're doing is we are rescaping it, and we also have to move it over a little bit. So we're going to be moving the aquarium, and we are going to be rescaping it. So the fish that were in here, we went ahead and I will see if I can, it's not going to be very illuminated, but right here we have a 37-gallon tote. It is filled with dechlorinated water. We are running a couple air stones in here, and you can see the filter media is just floating at the top, at least what was in here. We're going to be reusing that filter media in the new filter that we have. We're going to be putting a canister filter on this tank, and so the fish are all in here. We've got some air stones. Now, we had a couple of hang-on backs on that tank. The problem was the rim of this tote is just too wide for the hang-on backs to actually rest in there and actually do what they're supposed to do. So the next best thing, and I didn't have a filter bag, so I probably should have thought this through. If you have a filter bag and you could throw the media in a filter bag and then put the air stones directly under, that would be ideal. This isn't the end of the world. Like I said, it is floating. We've got the air stones going. All the fish are from that tank are going to be in this tote right now. It's fairly lightly stocked. There's a lot of water in here relative to the amount of fish. Now, the other thing that we're doing, and I would recommend doing this a little bit better, is normally I would actually put the plants in the same tote, but because we're only going to be using certain plants, some of the stuff like the anubias, like, dude, it's drying out. Yeah, that was anubias that was already above the water line. So whatever, it was dry before, it's dry now. The rest of the plants that we're actually going to be using in the tank that were submerged in water, they are in this dechlorinated tray, just so that we can kind of get a better idea of what's in here and what we're going to be reusing. So that's what's going on there. As we come back to this aquarium then, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking all the substrate out and putting brand new substrate in. So the question is, how do we keep from getting an ammonia spike? Well, the first thing is the tank is going to be very lightly stocked. Like I said, we are putting an Awaza canister filter on here. All the media from before is going in there. But not only that, again, if we look at the plants, they were in this tank. They will also be coated with beneficial bacteria, and that is going to help as well. And finally, we will be using additional cycled filter media along with Fritzzyme 7 to keep this tank from having an ammonia spike. So that is how we are going to keep our fish and our plants safe through this process and keep our used filter media fully cycled. By the way, if you want more information on how to instantly cycle a tank, which in some cases you could be doing when you are rescaping an aquarium, check out that video in the upper right-hand corner. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in the next one.